Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the new Super Saiyan 2 AGL CAULIFLA right here. Her EZA is fantastic. I don't know why Dokkan is so obsessed with Kale and CAULIFLA units, but they are insane. Like, this CAULIFLA is legitimately one of the best units in the game. Like, I don't really know why they do this. Now, I had just a bunch of like ridiculous dodge equipment lying around, so I just tossed it on CAULIFLA. She also already prior had 15 dodge from before her EZA. I did that a long time ago. Now she's going to be able to do good damage and stuff like that, so dodge is definitely not the way to go for her potential system, but I don't really care to fix it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal to use orbs and stuff like that. Plus, since I have this dodge equipment lying around, I was like, well, whatever, we'll just go ahead and maximize her dodging ability. I mean, she already has a 50% chance of dodging from her passive. Then, like, if she's going to eat a super attack, so my CAULIFLA right here, right? If she's going to get hit with a super attack, she has a 50% chance of dodging it, she has a 23% chance of dodging it, and then she has a 30% chance of dodging and countering it. So she has 3 separate procs to basically avoid a super attack if she's going to get hit with one, which is insane, right? So, I mean, and then, like, the damage she's going to do is crazy, too. Now, this is not going to be CAULIFLA at her best on this turn. What's her defense? 100k. So, she's got a 100k defense turn 1 with a 50% chance to dodge, and she raises her defense by 60% on super attack. So it's going to be over 150k after she supers, right? Yes. Yeah, it's going to be, she's going to be at like 160k. Like, it's going to be insane. 1.71, that said. Okay. So that's pretty good combined with the rest of what she's got going on. Now, the other thing, too, I mean, this is going to matter. She is actually super effective against all types if there's a Kale on rotation with her. Now, of course, that includes LR, Kale, and CAULIFLA. You know, still one of the top 5 best units in the game. So, you know, there's many good Kales, right? There's a free-to-play Kale who recently got an awakening, who I still haven't actually done a video on my account. I haven't, like, awakened her, rainbowed her, like, you know, taken her into stages and stuff like that. But it's just so nuts. Like, it's so crazy to think about the fact that they really let this CAULIFLA have all this dodge. She's going to be able to do a decent amount of damage. She's going to be super effective against all types. It's just like, I don't, like, they really were just like, whatever. We're just going to give her everything. We're going to give her everything. I mean, the one thing you could say with her is, like, I mean, we already saw, like, 1.71 is definitely good damage, but, you know, we've seen higher damage numbers from, like, other EZAs and stuff like that, like AGL Rose. Although, I mean, CAULIFLA is super effective against all types, you know, plus a 1.7 million attack stat. Like, she's over, like, a 3 million attack stat, truly. And it's like, having a Kale on rotation with her is not a difficult thing to get done at all. Well, I actually probably should have left Champa on rotation. It's fine, it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So, now Kale is on rotation. So, remember, CAULIFLA is going to be super effective against all types right here. Her defense will be a little bit, yeah, it would have been higher if I'd kept Champa on rotation, but it's fine. So she's at 150k right there, like 150k, and she's got a 50% chance to dodge. And again, from my hidden potential system, she has a 23% chance to dodge, and then against a super attack, she has a 30% chance to dodge and counter. So, like, you know, she's going to be good in Extreme Super Battle Road. I mean, she has to be, like, you know. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know why Dokkan is so obsessed with making these Kale and CAULIFLA units so good, but it continues. The cycle continues. They're like, yes, listen, all these Kale and CAULIFLA units have to be busted. It's like, we have to make it mirror the show, where it's like, Kale and CAULIFLA's power was very much unearned, right? I mean, I think even the biggest Kale and CAULIFLA fans can agree that, you know, you compare, you know, I don't know, how Goku and Gohan get their power in Dragon Ball Z to Kale and CAULIFLA doing it in, like, one day and getting to Yu-Hai Goku level is pretty insane. But, you know, listen, I guess Dokkan is just like, yeah, so since we, you know, the show did that, let's just do it in Dokkan too. Because remember, like, it is insane that they made the LR Kale and CAULIFLA, they made that the best unit in the game for, like, months. They were the best. Well, yeah, okay, so let's see, April of last year, right? So April of 2019, they dropped. And I think that they're the best unit in the game until the Blue Fusions came out in January of 2020. So they had almost a full year reign as like the queens of Dokkan, right? It's just nuts. And it's like, I always said, like, you know, again, most people thought that they didn't deserve to be the best unit in the game, which I agree with, right? I think Kefla, it would be okay if like it was an LR Kefla that's the best unit in the game because she's the Patara Fusion. Like I think that's fine, right? But the way they set it up, nah. All right, now one weakness for our girl CAULIFLA here is that she is going to be pretty weak in the links department. She has Battlefield Diva Keylink, Golden Warrior Keylink, Warriors Universe 6 Keylink, Prepare for Battle Keylink, Turn Out a Power Keylink, and Shattering Your Limit Keylink. Then she has Super Saiyan, which is of course the most common attack link in the game. So, I mean, all she's going to be doing is getting herself key, right? There she is again at about 150k. So keep in mind that, you know, like on this turn, she's got all the dodging. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's difficult for her just to look like so godly, right? Maybe should have put CAULIFLA in the first slot. You know, she would have been able to definitely get that dodge. But like when we take her into Super Battle Road, she's going to be really, really solid compared to a lot of other units. I mean, you know, she could still get tagged with a super attack and we die turn 1, right? Like it could happen. Literally at LRU I go through, like any unit, like Whis. You know, Whis, it could happen. Turn 1, you get tagged by a super attack, Extreme Super Battle Road, you're out of here. But CAULIFLA is better equipped to handle the difficulty of that mode than the vast array and majority of characters. Honestly, when going for no item runs on the stage, I'm probably going to use CAULIFLA. I think I'm going to be rocking her for sure. Now, keep in mind that her defense right there, after super attacking that second time, would be over 200k, I believe. I believe she's over 200k on that second turn after super attacking right there. So keep that in mind as well. She's just a dirty, dirty, filthy, nasty girl. She's super, super powerful. She's on a number of different teams. So, like, why don't we just go look at her on, like, Full Power? Because Full Power, I feel like, is a team I haven't used too often recently. So we'll go ahead and take her over there. All right, so now we're over here on the Full Power team. Now, again, one of the good things about our girl CAULIFLA, right, is the fact that she does only have Super Saiyan means it's going to be relatively easy to sort of get her in, you know, good positions where she's going to, you know, we could just toss a bunch of random, like, support type units and they're going to make her really, really powerful, right? Now, this is kind of a wonky opening turn here, so I'm going to go ahead and use a key up item, just because I would, like, you know, sort of like to see what her defense is looking like for sort of our whole way through. I do have Broly, Chile, and Lemo here as well. What is her defense at? 67k. All right, so that's not as good. I mean, obviously that's without any defensive support. And remember, her defense does go up by 60% for 3 turns when she super attacks. So, you know, you are going to want to keep her on rotation so she can basically get 2 stacks of that super attack defensive buff. Honestly, giving her additionals could be strong. I feel like additionals probably is the way. Yeah. Additionals is definitely the way to go with her. Like, again, I have her built with dodge, but that's just like oh, okay. So again, 3 separate procs to dodge this, and she gets hit, of course. So she had a 50% chance to dodge that, which failed. Then she had a 23% chance to dodge that, which failed. And then she had a 30% chance to dodge that, which failed. Like, that's the way it works, right? Is it sort of, like, it doesn't combine all 3. It goes through them separately, right? And, of course, the first one is just her normal dodge chance. Then she has her super attack counter. And then she has the hidden potential system dodge chance. So we have both Turles and Omega here. Omega, unfortunately, you know, just the way Omega is designed, he's pretty limited, unfortunately, on a lot of these teams, right? We don't really get a chance to use him much, but, you know, when we're on full power, Omega is like a must-run because he's lowering enemy attack by a massive amount. He's giving key, he's giving attack. He's very strong for full power category units, so I do love Omega. We just got to get an extra category for him, man. Like, it's very, very stupid. Okay, so here's a pretty solid rotation. Perfect. Okay, cool. So Broly, Chile, and Lemo, right? The thing about them is that they are a support type unit if you're able to get them multiple STR or AGL type orbs, which we're able to do. So we can go ahead and do this. So now CAULIFLA's going to be able to hit a little bit harder right there. The other thing, too, is that CAULIFLA, we have 2 support type units here. We got Broly, Chile, and Lemo. They're giving 39%. Then, of course, Golden Metal Cooler is giving 20%. Golden Metal Cooler. Yeah, Garesh wishes. But no, this is just Golden Cooler. By the way, I think Golden Cooler is kind of a sleeper candidate for a Dokkan Festival exclusive. I mean, Dragon Ball Heroes, there's just infinite there's infinite possibilities. Like there's like so many random like baby infested characters like that could be Dokkan Fest exclusives. Great Apes, You know, they've got, like, Majin Bojack and all that stuff. Like, see, Dragon Ball Heroes, like, the biggest way it would benefit Dokkan is all of the additional villain units that it would bring into to the table, which would be very good. 1.67 is what she's at. Okay, so we're not seeing the craziest damage out of her, like, ever, but, like, not like I'm really using active skill shenanigans and stuff like that, but it's sort of like a combo, right, offensively and defensively. And then remember, you got a Kale around, bam, super effective against all types. But I suppose the #1 place where we would want to use this Caulifla is the single most difficult stage in the game, Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road. And on that stage, there's no AGL Kale for us to rock. Oh, well, oh, no, I guess I'm just stupid, because we could rock LR Kale and Caulifla with her. That's right. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So, yeah, she's going to be fine. She's going to be A-okay. Now, LR Kale and Caulifla, no, that's going to work out great, actually, because we could put Caulifla slot 1, then we could put LR Kale and Caulifla slot 2, right? So that they'll be able to get their super attacks in, building our defense, making them much more... Oh, baby. Yo, Super AGL now. Like, with AGL Caulifla on one rotation, and then maybe, like, Skinny Boo on the other rotation. So if we do Skinny Boo slot 1, Super Vegito slot 2, because they, Skinny Boo and Super Vegito have shocking speed, so that's going to make them work well. And then AGL Caulifla, and then LR Kale and Caulifla on the other rotation, that's a winning... That can get it done. Yeah, it definitely can. It just depends on Skinny Boo and Caulifla's dodges. And then maybe we fill out the rest of the team with, like, stunners. Or, like, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, you know, sealing and then lowering attack. Things like that. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, Super AGL, I think it's not going to be that bad doing it, that method. Alright, so, let us see what our girl Caulifla will get right here. So she's at 100k defense right there. Again, keep in mind that she's going to get a 60% buff afterwards, so it's going to get a little bit better than that. Turles is giving 40%, and then Broly, Chile, and Lemo are giving 39%. So we're going to see a higher attack stat from Caulifla right here. Let's see what it's at. 1.79, which is fine. You know, she's able to... Looks like pretty much consistently in, like, I don't know, about 1.3 to probably, like, you know, 2 million range is where we're going to see her. But combined with her defensive capabilities, I think she is an A1, a tier 1 unit. I think she probably is easily one of, like, the top 7 best EZA units, I would think. Like, I do think she's probably better than AGL Rose, for example, right? Because, I mean, when you take in all these different chances to dodge, she's got the super attack counter, which, again, is 2 separate chances. She's raising her defense on super attack. She'd be super effective against all types pretty easily. It's going to be relatively easy to get that, right? I mean, Rose is going to... Well, I mean, because she's going to outdamage Rose, isn't she? I mean, it depends on if, you know, you've got a Kale on rotation, of course, but, like, once that super effective against all types pops in, she's going to be outdamaging AGL Rose. So, that's pretty interesting. I guess at this point we can go ahead and finish up. I'm definitely eager to take her into Super Battle Road. She's going to be great for Battlefield. Like, she's going to be added immediately to my Battlefield roster. EZA. Is she good for any EZAs? Let me see here. Kid Buu, no. Blue Kaioken Goku, no. Oh, but then the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku EZA, yes. Yes, we will be running her in there. So she is good for an EZA. That's awesome. I always like it when new units come out that are, you know, very, very powerful for EZAs. Because, again, many players will ask me, Truth, how do you grind up Zenny? How do you grind up Zenny? Dude, just do EZAs. Like, as long as you're not, like, a 100-day account or something like that, one of these EZAs you should be able to get like, up to, like, stage 100 or something like that. It's not really that difficult. And, like, that gets you a shit ton of Zenny. What, like 1.5 million Zenny per win after stage 30? Like, you know, and there's so many EZAs now, and a lot of them aren't that tough, right? It's like, you know, look at, like, the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku EZA. Back in the day, that was, like, the hardest shit ever, but now there's so many ridiculous, like, revived warrior units that you could get it done easily, right? Look at Majin Vegeta, who is added, who's great there. Or, you know, LR Oob, you could run as a free-to-play leader and destroy it. So, many, many options there. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the breakdown for our girl, EZA AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Alright, guys, so this is Boundless Potential Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Yeah, ain't that the damn truth. Her leader skill is all types, key 3, and 80% of stats, so pretty much a fodder leader skill, but, I mean, these EZA units, their leader skills don't really mean a damn, so it's fine. Her super attack is the Crush Cannon, which does supreme damage and then raises defense by 60% for 3 turns. A very powerful ability. Again, toss her in slot 1, Super Battle Road, LR Kale and Caulifla slot 2, Super Battle Road, you're good to go. Her passive skill, Adaptive Combat, gives her 120% attack and 60% defense at the start of turn. Then she gets a high chance, 50%, chance of evading enemies' attacks. And then she also has a medium chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. That, of course, is a 30% chance right there. Let me confirm that's a 30% chance. It's a 30% chance right there. Okay. Which, of course, is the same as, like, the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So it's going to be relatively rare, but when it kicks in, it's a huge turnaround, right? Because she's going to go from doing pretty decent damage. Okay, so especially in Extreme Super Battle, we're talking about the difference between her eating a 200k damage, 200k, 250k damage attack to doing, like, 500k to a million damage herself and taking 0 damage. Like, it's a ridiculously powerful ability. And then lastly, she is effective against all types when there is an ally whose name includes Kale attacking in the same turn. Of course, LR, Caulifla, and Kale are AGL, so Caulifla will be able to bust that out in Extreme Super Battle Road. The hardest single stage in the game, Super AGL, Extreme Super Battle Road. So if you are a global player, this could be one of your keys to success for getting it done when that comes out on global. You just gotta wait for her EZA, right? Her links are Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. So that is the weakness of this card. Many of the female Universe 6 Saiyans have this issue where they just have a million key links and, like, no attack links. And it does hurt their damage, but, I mean, at least it makes it super easy for them to super attack. But, having, like this Caulifla and the physical Kale would definitely be helped out a lot by having Fierce Battle instead of Shattering the Limit. But, it is what it is. Her 12 key multiplier is 145%. Wow, actually. Usually it's 140% for, yeah, usually it's 140% for, like, these banner just TURs. And again, she came out back in 2017. Like, Caulifla came out, like, a month after I started my JP account, so that's impressive. Okay, the Dokkan Wiki has here, Caulifla has an average chance of 65% to evade a super attack. Okay, interesting. And then finally, she has several other categories here. So for starters, she is on, this looks like Peppy Gals. Her EZA is going to be a very strong addition to the Peppy Gal category, along with Kefla and some other powerful units, so that's good. She's also over here on the Universal Survival Arc, which, just got insane buffs. Like, ever since, yeah, really, Kabe and Hit, and then, Bergamo, Blue Falcon Goku, Skinny Boo, Kefla, these Caulifla and Kale Awakenings, the Caulifla and Kale EZA, then these Caulifla and Kale Awakenings, both of them. Then LRUI Goku, I think, is the best unit in the game. So, very quickly, Tournament of Power, is reaching that top tier status as I predicted it eventually would. She's also over here on Pure Saiyans, which can't go 5 seconds without getting God level units added to it. These EZAs plus Goku, of course, big time. She's also on Full Power, which is nice. Full Power is still a bit of a wonky team, but, we're getting more and more options to really round it out, which is very, very good. She's also over here on Universe 6, which is just so insane. Now, this update was so crazy, and then even furthermore, like, the Universe 6 equipment event was so good, so, like, it's so easy to just have every Universe 6 character decked out in good equipment because of that event, so that's really nice. Then she's also over here on the Super Saiyan 2 category, which is very limited, so it actually is helpful that this Caulifla gets her EZA, right? Because this category is not big, and it's like, it's hard to foresee a lot of additions to it in the future as well, right? I mean, for sure there's the BoJack movie Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who would be very, very powerful, but, like, besides that, I mean, the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyan Man could get an EZA for sure. We could get a new Majin Vegeta, definitely, but, like, it's tough. There's only so many options, right, for Super Saiyan 2. And then finally, Caulifla's on this garbage rapid growth category, which I don't even really want to discuss. Should have been the best category in the game, but Dokkan doesn't like fun, so, there you go. There's our girl Caulifla. Amazing, amazing unit. EZA continues to be the best thing Dokkan has ever done. Definitely, I jump back on Legends, where Zenkai, like, units are stronger than EZA units, but the thing is, you have to pay a lot of money to do it. Whereas, EZAs are, free for all players, so, EZA is definitely better than Zenkai for Legends. Let me know what you guys think of this Caulifla. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.